The 0-2 to Turner, and he throws this one deep left field. Trea Turner, grand slam, home run on an 0-2 pitch. The United States takes a 9-7 lead.
Where would you rank this moment for you?
Homer-wise, it's up there. It's probably number one homer-wise, but
Got better?
no, I don't, because playoff careers has been up and down. I hit a couple homers here and there, but none probably that big.
You ready to make history? Come on now. Yeah. You know, there's these two words. And when I say them, people get goosebumps because they know what happens next. So without further ado, free smoke. Look, scared cause I'm drowning in silence with bad thoughts. These days I don't have nothing to say, man, the bag talks. I put in headphones on my driver. Pull up to the spot and give a good dick and Godiva. I can't lie, I'm uninspired. No more pillow talking about nonsense. I only stick around to put some band-aids on my conscience. I don't know why I feel so bad, nigga. That's what we do, no foundation. We don't build no more, we just screw. Half a bottle of Henny, girl, I'm going with the wind. The same niggas say they happy for me, ain't want me to win. So I'm done on my friends. Don't need help popping Coronas and reminiscing. I just call up Big Bro J and say it's time for venting. If I live forever, I hold this hate for some centuries. You don't know how much I have you doing what it meant to me, but motherfuck all that. I don't even offer up the time to make the call back. Stupid Lodo, if they don't get the picture now, man, I crop them out of the photo. I can't relate to my peers. Been doing this shit for years. I'm motivated by fears. I took the wheel and I steer. My sound not dictated by fuck boys in Atlanta. Stay gifted like this album was ghost written by Santa Bars forever, like they decided to throw me under Slammer. Every song's a hit like they picture me underhanders. I could drop a million songs, but they never gon' understand us. Soapbox sermons for niggas never giving chances. Fight our whole lives to get these weak ass advances. Work twice as hard for the shit that they getting handed. And this ain't even nothing we chose, nigga, we branded. Still can't tell why all of these niggas mad at me. I'm trying to get 100 so I can put my team on salary. Give it all to the art, man, I turn my life to a gallery. Man, damn, what a fucked up masterpiece. 1,100 shots and I swear, man, I felt them all. If we ain't even good on our blocks, man, who can we call? Pre-decline state of mind, we broke crabs in the barrel. Got us fighting our folk, man, this shit just a life of peril.
You can do this. You belong here. He lifts a fly ball to deep left field, and one night later, he's left the yard again. Another no-doubter from Trea Turner.
Welcome to Kicking It with Saint. I am your host, Saint. More WBC talk, buddy. More WBC talk. The World Baseball Classic. Team USA got the big body dub today. 14-2 dub over Cuba. Mopped them boys on up out of there. I thought it's no, when you get into this, in these rounds, it's no mercy rule. You got to play the whole game. So that's why we was able to smack them. And you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, great win for Team USA. You know what we do here when we talk. I hope everybody had a dope day. Dope night, dope afternoon, whichever point in time you're listening to this. As we do when we talk about the WBC, you know we got to praise a lot of players. Okay? A lot of praising of players. Really an enjoying episode, really. Not too much complaining, not too much, unless it's at the dumbasses who continue to say that this don't matter. Aside from that, though, really a fun episode. Trea Turner continues to be on a fucking heater. Team USA absolutely going nuts. Hey, Adam Wainwright, the OG, the future Hall of Famer, I'm imagining, got a little rough start in the first inning, but like a big dog, he held it down and got it together. Listen, shout out to the Cardinals, bro. First off, shout out to the Cardinals, not just the Cardinals, because when I said shout out to the Cardinals, I was really saying shout out to the Cardinals players for Team USA who held it down today. But shout out to the Cardinals organization also, because I think they said during the broadcast today, I believe they said that the St. Louis Cardinals allowed 14 or 17 different players to play in the WBC. Shout out to, do you understand that You see, the people who keep saying, "Oh, you can get hurt," those are dumbasses. The real problem with the WBC, which is not the WBC's fault, that a team could run into is that you might not, the first 2 weeks of the season, you might not be completely ready. And that's not necessarily for the hitters. Because if you're a hitter in the WBC, like a Mookie, a Trout, obviously you don't play every day or as much as you do in spring training, but you get a lot of at-bats. You're going to play in important moments. You know, you already in basically playoff mode, because that's what the WBC is basically. So for all the positives, I could see how like Brady Singer, who playing for Team USA, ain't getting no play basically. He might not be ready to start the season for KC. Bobby Witt Jr., he might not be ready to start the season. However, I think the experience and the value that you get from the WBC, being around this many legendary players, building relationships with these type of players, you cannot, bro. Ask Bobby Witt Jr. where would he have rather been when that grand slam from Trea Turner took place. Ask him, would he have rather been in the bullpen, in the dugout with Team USA, or playing in some meaningless spring training game? Ask him where he would have rather been. Ask every player on Team USA or on any of these teams where they would have rather been: spring training or playing in the WBC. It's not even comparable in my opinion, which is why it's just further proof that some people just say shit without even thinking about it. Because to say that this don't matter is absolutely insane, especially when you consider the alternative. But back to the Cardinals. The Cardinals allow, I think, 14 to 17 players to come play in the WBC with multiple teams. Shout out to the Cardinals, because you definitely got to get some work. You got to get some blessings from the team in order to be able to go and do this. Now, I understand a Mookie Betts, a Mike Trout, a Nolan Arenado, a Goldschmidt. These players are on the level where even an Adam Wainwright. These are players on the level of where if they tell you that they want to go play for the WBC, damn it, you going to let them go play for the WBC. It's no two ways around it. And it's just that simple, because they demand that type of respect. They demand that type of leeway because they are great players. Not to mention, like I said before, you want your best players to be playing in this type of environment, in this type of atmosphere. Point blank, period. So shout out to the Cardinals, but also shout out to the Phillies. And shout out to every team that allowed multiple players to go. But also for the Phillies, JT Realmuto is here. Kyle Schwarber is here. Trea Turner on a fucking heater. He's here.
Turner drives it out to left center field. Back it goes. It's gone again. On a team full of stars, none shining brighter than Trea Turner.
Bryce Harper hurt. Literally the best player for the Phillies in spring training right now is Nicholas Castellanos. All the other top players, all playing for the WBC. Jose Alvarado is in the WBC playing for, he was with Venezuela. Like a lot of different players for a lot of different shit. Shout out to the Angels. And the Angels, if they had told Trout, now for one, I don't think the Angels could have had no control over telling Trout or Ohtani if they were going to play or not. For one, I think it's laughable that they think they can tell Ohtani what he can and can't do, seeing as how this could be his last year on the team. Like, bro, buddy, you have no leeway or leverage in telling Ohtani what he can and cannot do. But it's a great thing that they allow, because the Angels also allowed a couple players to play in the WBC. But allowing Ohtani, I'm not saying allowing, bro. It ain't no allowing Ohtani and Trout, bro. They tell you they playing for the WBC, they playing for the WBC, bro. There's no two ways around it. Which a lot of the dudes on these teams is, but that's a shout out to those players, like to make the commitment to play. Like, that's why I don't understand how you cannot love, like, bro, you gotta love every single player on this team, bro. Like for one, I always talk about players like building a brand and whatnot, like becoming more popular. This is a good way for players on Team USA. Trey Turner is the biggest athlete in America right now. Like, Trey Turner is America's shortstop, bro. Like, this right here, this Trey Turner is going to, bro, can you imagine we win the whole thing? Because we in the championship game now, baby. We win this whole thing, the endorsements, the opportunities that's going to come for each and every one of these dudes who just won for Team USA. And look how big a lot of these dudes is becoming. I said shout out to the Cardinals players because Nolan Arenado was big this game. And shout out to Nolan. He got hit in the hand. I hope he all right. He balled out in this game. Paul Goldschmidt balled out in this game. Adam Wainwright balled in this game. Miles Michaelis balled out in this game. Like, shout out to the Cardinals. Not to mention each and every single one of those players that I just named for the Cardinals are big time players for the Cardinals that make a difference in their season being good or bad. So shout out once again to the Cardinals for letting them boys get to play in the WBC. But so many moments is created in this. Look at, bro, some of these players, example, Mike Trout for the majority, because I hope the Angels is a good team this year. But for the most part, the Angels are a bad team all the time. He is never playing in a atmosphere like this. And not to mention, I'm going to be honest with you, because I watched the World Series last year. I watched all of the baseball playoffs last year. Aside from, and I'm not being biased because I'm a fan of Philly, aside from the games in Philadelphia where that crowd was just going absolute insane. Mind you, they hadn't been to the playoffs in years, so that the fans were going crazy in Philadelphia. Aside from that, I don't know the last time I saw a baseball game where the crowd was absolutely going insane the way they have went insane in the world base. Like, bro, when is the last time Miami Marlins sold out a game? This stadium is sold out the rest of the WBC. Like, and you can feel it. You look at these games and you see not an empty seat in the beginning of these games. Like, it is packed. Look at Japan's games, bro. Japan's games is packed. And I think they playing in the Rays Stadium right now. Or I could be wrong. I don't exactly know where Japan is playing at in their stadium. But, bro, I think they're playing in the Tokyo Dome. But regardless, look at how packed out these stadiums are. Like, I cannot remember bro, when somebody hit a home run or make a big play.
The 0-2 to Turner, and he throws this one deep left field. Trey Turner, grand slam, home run on an 0-2 pitch. The United States takes a 9-7 lead.
You absolutely feel it through the TV. Like, it's electric. I cannot remember the last time I saw and I'm dead ass. I'm talking about not just like recently. I'm talking about I cannot remember the last time I saw a baseball game that was this electric, where it felt like the fans were all into the game, bro. Like, this was crazy. Like, you can feel the energy. Trey Turner said when he hit that grand slam last night, like, he blacked out. Mark DeRosa said it was like all of them blacked out. That's facts. Can you imagine being in that moment, bases loaded, down, your team is down, a chance to head to the semifinals, and you hit a grand slam?
The 0-2 to Turner, and he throws this one deep left field. Trey Turner, grand slam, home run on an 0-2 pitch. The United States takes a 9-7 lead.
Nuked it, got all of it, and then hit two more of them things today. A 3-run homer today and a solo homer. Trey Turner is on an absolute heater. This man is unreal, and he is hitting 9th in the lineup, bro. This dude is insane. And I cannot help but imagine. Usually it's good when your 9th hitter is getting that type of production, but it was kind of weird that he was producing the way he was. and Mookie was producing the way he was, and Mookie was the leadoff hitter, Trea Turner producing like that at the 9th spot, is kind of not having no effect. Well, it's having an effect, obviously. But in a normal game, you would be like, damn, how can I get Trea Turner's impact to match with Mookie's impact? But it's crazy, bro. It's like to me, for all the people who said cancel it, I think they are absolute morons. I actually think this should be quicker. I think this should happen like every 2 to 3 years, more so than every 4 years. Like, what other game in baseball helped grow the game the way the WBC have? And I can make an argument. This has probably been one of the greatest years of WBC play. And especially if you're a fan of the American team, the USA, because look at all the superstars. Even though the pitching haven't, all the great pitchers. Listen, Lance Lynn is America's ace, bro. Straight up. I'm not here to care any more about the pitchers that didn't show up. I don't care about that. Shout out to Andy Pettitte and Mark DeRosa for figuring out this lineup and this pitching rotation. I'm just here to celebrate the dudes that did show up and show them appreciation, because as great as much as I can make an argument, we could be better, bro, they done been good enough to get us these dubs, or we would not be in the spot that we in. So shout out to the pitching staff, bro. Shout out to all the guys that showed up and that's balling out for us right now. Devin Williams, Ryan Presley, bro. Phenomenal. You can make an argument. Devin Williams and Ryan Presley is two of the best closers. It's not even you can't make an argument. They are two of the best relief pitchers, closing pitchers in baseball. Just look at the excitement when Devin Williams got the strikeout last night and he got off in the mound. These dudes are excited, bro. They feel this. And now we right there. Now Japan and Mexico will play today. I'm going to watch that game. Also, I probably won't get on here and talk about that game. Nah, I probably will. I'm not going to lie. I probably will get on here and talk about that. So I'm not going to lie. You can expect an episode for me talking about that game also. And matter of fact, yeah, I'll talk about that because I'll be talking about the prediction for, well, it's no prediction. You don't need a prediction when you know I'm going for Team USA. That's ridiculous. Just really more praising of players, bro. That's really what it is. Shout out to Miles Michaelis. This motherfucker balled out, bro. Came in the 5th inning, stayed all the way to the till we had to bring in a closer in the 9th. Like, the performance that Miles and Adam Wainwright gave us, chef's kiss. Like, you couldn't ask for anything more. What Lance Lynn continued to give us. Chef's kiss. Couldn't ask for anything more, bro. Like, I hope these players, see, it's some people out there who won't understand it. The people who don't care about this. But, bro, it's young people out there right now who is watching these dudes do this. Falling in love with the game again. I'm 29, re-falling in love with baseball, watching these dudes do this. Like, this is so exciting. And if the goal in baseball is to, I understand it's always going to be to make money. But if one of the ways to make more money is to get more people watching your sport, to get more people loving baseball. And I truly believe the way that you make money is to have people fall in love with your sport again. Baseball done become so many numbers. You know what I'm saying? At times I feel like baseball is a code. Like, it's so analytical, bro. Bro, you watch this WBC, you throw the numbers out, bro. You just falling in love with athletes doing their fucking thing, bro. Absolutely balling the fuck out, bro. This is how you grow the sport. And with something that, to me, has done more for baseball than anything in baseball I can remember recently. I don't know why you wait every 4 years to bring this shit around when the passion is the way it is for this game right now. And I do think the pandemic helped certain people appreciate sports more, because when you don't have it, I do think that's helped a lot of the world love sports and appreciate it more. So maybe before the pandemic, you don't get this type of sellout in the WBC. But it's like, I can't remember which player said it, but a player said this is the real World Series, basically, because this is all the different countries coming together. And he right. You got those moronic fans who provide nothing to the game but a bunch of complaints, who cheer for one team and say, oh, well, the WBC don't got the same value as a World Series. That's because you care about the World Series. Okay? Believe it or not, the players who actually play the game value not just the World Series, but their country. So they look at the WBC championship just as big as the World Series. Not to mention, some of them think it's better because you get to play for the WBC every 4 years. You play for a World Series every year. I'm just telling you. And I understand why a lot of these dudes feel like this is when you play a game and you can enjoy it the way that these dudes is enjoying the game. Because I think that's the common thing I've seen throughout the entire WBC. These dudes are in love with this sport. They love each other. This is ultimate team sport right here. You see these dudes. These is ultimate team moments, rather. You see these dudes selling out for each other. You don't see nobody being a dickhead. You don't see nobody being selfish. I saw Mark DeRosa talk about this. You don't see anybody taking selfish at bats, playing for themselves. You know what I'm saying? You seeing everybody sell out for each other. You seeing everybody have fun watching other people be great around them. And that's what this is all about. You don't get that on an everyday basis when you watching the regular season, because you do naturally get that, oh, it's 160 something plus game. Tell me when you'll get this feeling again. Now, God bless the people who don't care about the WBC, because if you care about meaning, if you care about game 63 in an 162 game season, far more than you care about the WBC, you are insane. You're a scary individual. Shout out to you. But when the next time you're going to get this type of level of intensity and passion? Probably not to the playoffs. So the WBC to me has been an absolute thrill ride. I love the WBC. I wish this shit happened every 2 years, to be completely honest with you. Shout out to all the teams that allow people to come. Mark DeRosa, you're doing a damn good job, my guy. I know there's going to be a lot of dickheads out there to tell you that you getting bailed out. You're not doing a good job. Oh, it's anybody could do your job, blah, blah, blah. You and your entire staff is balling the fuck out. Y'all, bro, I am a firm believer that everybody plays a huge part in winning. And you have been put in position. Everybody can't be put in your position. Great job. You're doing a damn good job. Ignore the haters, because every time you have success, haters is going to hate. That's just the nature of the business. I done come to the realization most fans is losers. That's why they naturally like to cheer for somebody who lose a lot rather than somebody who win a lot. Because if you win a lot, they look at you as a dominant force, and they look at you as somebody like a corporation, a big corporation, and people hate big corporations. So I heard. But DeRosa, you're doing a damn great job, my guy. Shout out to, once again, all the players that, you know what I'm finna do. DeRosa, Mookie, Trouty, Goldy. Goldy balled the fuck out today. Arenado, who had a triple on a half swing, basically. Just shout out, bro. The base running by Goldy, by Mookie. Oh my goodness, I love this team. Shout out to Schwarbs. They did not want to pitch to Kyle Schwarber, bro. They damn near refused to pitch to Kyle Schwarber today, bro. They just had no interest in pitching to him. Shout out to Trea Turner, who on a fucking heater. Once again, 2 more home runs in this game. Shout out to Cedric Mullins, who came in the game late and blasted a solo home run. Bobby Witt Jr., who get to be around Mookie Betts, Trout, Arenado, Goldy. You get to be around these studs every day, bro. You learn more in this than you're going to learn in the spring training, bro. Just straight up. And Mark DeRosa said that. But shout out to America's ace, Lance Lynn, Adam Wainwright, Miles Michaelis, Devin Williams, Ryan Presley. I know I'm forgetting people. Tim Anderson, JT Realmuto, just every single person on Team USA, bro. You know I love the whole roster, bro. I'm like Adam Wainwright. Adam Wainwright said his wife was saying like who did he love the most on the team or some shit like that. And he went down a whole list and was like, bro, I love this guy, I love that guy. And she was like, bro, you love the whole team? Yeah, I love everybody on this damn team. That's me. That's me. I love everybody on this damn team, bro. And listen, bro, I'm just telling y'all right now, this is the best WBC content you're going to get, bro. Because I'm passionate. Well, you know what? Justin Verlander, whatever his brother's name is on Flipping Bats. Oh, Ben Verlander and Alex Curry. Alex Curry is an absolute baddie. But Flipping Bats, they actually been talking about the WBC, doing WBC shows. I think those shows been great shows too. Really the only great content after. Like, it feel like nobody covering. See, that's the problem, bro. Y'all not covering things that matter. The WBC matters, bro. This shit is exciting. I don't know how you watch this and not be excited, bro. I don't know how you watch this and not have passion and feel the excitement that these players is feeling, bro. This shit has been absolutely fun, bro. Like, you can have games where you're getting blown out 14-2 and it'll be a dead game. This game was exciting all the way through, bro. Exciting all the way through. And shout out to Cuba. I know you're going home, but you know, shout out to all those dudes who came and played. But just what a game. We moving on to the championship. We'll either play Japan or Mexico. We get to defend our title. This shit is exciting. Bro, I can't wait to see how they have the presentation for the championship game. Because I hope they realize how big the WBC feel right now. And I hope they go all out for the presentation of the big game. Because, I mean, I hate that this is only happening every 4 years, bro. Because you want to capitalize on this right now. Like, people trying to kill the momentum because of the unfortunate injuries. But it's no way. Like, these games have just been too good. And I'm pretty sure Japan and Mexico are going to be another banger, bro. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all for joining me on another episode of Kicking It with Saint. Tell somebody you fuck with them. Tell somebody you love them. You can be anything in the world. Choose to be kind to somebody today. Shout out to Trey Turner, America's motherfucking shortstop.
The 0-2 to Turner, and he throws this one deep left field. Trey Turner, grand slam, home run on an 0-2 pitch. The United States takes a 9-7 lead.
I got the moves like hot sauce. Lil' mama taking the top off. I'm laying down getting topped off. After this, she know she getting knocked off. I know she loving the money, so I keep on thumbing and thumbing. She say she horny when she taking shots, so I keep them coming and coming. Now I'm putting dick in her tummy, scoop her up like I'm raking or something. You would think shawty red track, the way that she running and running. You getting dumber and dumber, you out here chasing the bone. After she finished from giving me dome, the Uber is taking her home. Tight.